Hi guys, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa, and today we're going to be making these awesome bobbin holders. I have gone ahead and made 2 of them already, and all of these items I did get from the Dollar Tree. This is the first one that I made. Isn't that cute? And so I bought these little pots at the Dollar Tree in a 3-pack for $1. So really inexpensive. I made another one. Isn't it cute? And I'll probably do my embroidery ones on here. And you can keep thread on here even if you need to. So these are really cute and handy. You can keep them next to your sewing machine or on your sewing table or whatever. And they just add some cuteness to your sewing room. All right, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna need one of these little clay flower pots. Like I said, I got this at Dollar Tree in a 3-pack for $1. You're gonna need something to put your paint in. You're going to need one of these little sponges to paint this, and this is optional. You do not have to paint this. You could leave it as is, or if you wanted to, if you have some spray paint or whatever, you can use that. But you'll need a little sponge if you're going to do it the way I'm doing it. You're going to need some paint. I will be using Americana Deco Art acrylic paint in Oyster Beige, and then I will also be using Martha Stewart Crafts in High Gloss. It's acrylic paint, and it is called Beetle Black. You will need some twine. I got this in a 3-pack at the Dollar Tree. I got this at the Dollar Tree. This spool of ribbon for $1. I got these sticks at the Dollar Tree for $1. So you get more than one. You're gonna have plenty of supplies. You're going to need some little pearls or some little embellishments, a pair of scissors, some flowers from anywhere. You're just using what I have around my house here, and you're going to need a glue gun. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is where you can see it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start painting. I also have this little skewer stick, and I just have a package of these. I bought these at the Dollar Tree a long time ago, but all I'm going to do is use it to put little dots on here after I paint this. So I'm going to give my paint a good shake. And I'm going to just put it in my little bowl. So the paint has dried, and now I'm just going to finish putting some of the little black polka dots on here. And I'm doing this so that we can get this project done a little quicker for time's sake. So I used my little skewer, the little point on it, as you can see. Now I just dip it in the little black paint, and then I just dabbed it onto the little pot. I'm going to go ahead and take my lace ribbon, and I'm just going to put it around this little lip of the little jar, or the little pot. And all I do is take some glue and just put a little dab there. And I just put a little bit along all the way around, just to hold it in place. Nothing too fancy. And then I'll just join it together right here where I started. Just put a little bit of glue here. Use my glue gun to tack it down. And voila, it's done. So that part is done. Got the little lace piece on there. Okay. So now we're ready to work on the top piece. And I've already gone ahead and picked out the flower that I want. And so what I did beforehand was I just glued this smaller flower onto this larger flower. And I'm just going to place it on top of the little jar or the little pot. And I just put some glue on here in a circle. And then I just stick it down. Oh no, this might need a little bit of gluing just to make it lay down. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to take one of my sticks. Now you can paint this to match or you don't have to. So I'm not going to. In the first one that I did paint it to match with the white, but you can see it didn't make that big of a difference. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go ahead and for this part, I'm using hot glue. If you really want this to stick down, you could use E6000 glue, but for what I need it for, the hot glue works just fine. So I'm just going to put some glue right here on the top in the middle, like that. And then I'm just going to stick my little dowel rod right here in the center. And I'm going to hold it down until it dries just a bit. Now, originally, when I did this, because you can see the little glue dot right here where I put this in, I cut some twine and wrapped it around. But there's another way you can do it. So if you have an extra flower, a small one, and luckily for me, I do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a couple of little slits right here in the center of it with my scissors. And you could use smaller scissors. It'd probably be easier to do it with smaller, but I'm just going to work with what I've got here. And I have gone and cut the little slits there so that it's going to be bigger. And now I'm going to just put some more glue around here. And I'm going to slide this little flower just down on the little thing, and I'm going to stick it right here. And our little dowel is still drying, so I don't want to mess around with it too much. But as you can see now, it covers that glue that was around here, so we don't have that issue anymore. So that part is done. And now all I'm going to do is fluff it up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and make a twine, a little bow for the front. I don't have any rhyme or reason to this. I just kind of wrap it around my fingers like so. Maybe I'll make it a little bigger. So I'll use 4 fingers this time. And then I'll just cut another piece of twine. And I'm just going to tie it in a bow, or just tie this in a knot around my little bow that I just wrapped around my fingers. So I'm just going to, whoops, pulled it maybe a little too hard. That's okay. And I'm just going to spread these little guys apart, the little loops of my bow. And I like to let these little boogers hang down just because I think it gives it just a little bit more character to the bow, like so. So I use the ribbon that I used to tie the knot to leave those hanging. That one looks a little bit longer. And then I take it and I put a dab of glue right here in the center. Right there. And I'm going to place my bow on there. I'm going to take one of my little pearls that I have here, and I'm going to use a big one. Okay. And I'm going to hot glue that onto the center. And try and pull all the glue strings off of myself again. And now you have a perfectly adorable bobbin holder. And all you do is take your bobbins and slide them on. Easy peasy, right? And super, super cute. I love this project. Absolutely love it. I had fun making it, and it was super easy. And since I've made 3, I probably don't need to make any more. But here they are together. We'll put that one in the middle. And now you can see all 3 of them. Perfect, right? Perfect. All right, so that is the end of that project, and I hope you loved it as much as I did. I had been meaning to make one of those for a really long time. I've looked online at buying things and how to store my bobbins, and then I came up with that idea, and I was like, oh, that would be really cool. I bet you it'll work. Plus, it makes it look really cute, and it's really personalized, so I love it. The only thing that would have made it better was glitter, because I love glitter. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. I love your comments. And if you'd like, you can share my video. You can always share anything that I have put on YouTube and whatnot. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also on Pinterest, the Crafty Author, for all 3 of those platforms. I have a private Facebook group, which is the Crafty Author. I have a blog, which is craftyauthor.com. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you'll get notifications every time I upload a new video. And I thank you all for joining me today on the Crafty Author. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend and keep on crafting, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.